my name is Rachel, and today we're going to read Ella, Bella, Ballerina and Swan Lake. It was pouring rain when Ella Bella arrived at the old theater for her ballet lesson. "Come in, darling," said Madame Rosa, her ballet teacher. "It's lovely and warm inside." Ella Bella changed into her ballet shoes and joined the rest of the class. "Now, my darlings," said Madame Rosa, fetching her music box, "today we shall dance to the music from Swan Lake." "That's a pretty name for a ballet," said Ella Bella. "Does it have any princesses?" "Of course," exclaimed Madame Rosa. "There is a swan princess." Inside the beautiful box, the little ballerina spun around and magnificent music began to play. The children all imagined they were baby swans as they danced around the stage. "Will you tell us about the swan princess?" asked the children. "Well, her name is Odette," said Madame Rosa. "A wicked sorcerer turned her into a swan, and only at night was she allowed to be a princess again." "Couldn't the spell be broken?" asked Ella Bella. "Only with the promise of true love," replied Madame Rosa. "And one night, Odette met a handsome prince, but the wicked sorcerer tried to stop them from falling in love." Just then, the music finished. "Goodness! Time to get changed, children," called Madame Rosa. "Off we go!" But Ella Bella stayed behind on the big empty stage, all by herself. Gently, she lifted the lid of Madame Rosa's music box. The little ballerina inside began to twirl. Then, the Swan Lake music played, and as Ella Bella danced around, it grew louder and louder. Suddenly, Ella Bella saw something flying down toward her. It was a flock of white swans, shimmering in the moonlight. As they landed beside a lake, the swans turned into beautiful ballerinas. One of them wore a crown. "You must be the swan princess," said Ella Bella, curtsying. "Yes, I'm Princess Odette," the swan princess whispered shyly. "And my beloved prince is waiting at the castle. He promised to declare his love for me at the royal ball tonight." "Would that break the sorcerer's spell?" asked Ella Bella. "It would," said Odette. "But if the sorcerer finds out, he will try to stop the prince from declaring his love." "Let's make sure the sorcerer isn't there," said Ella Bella. "I'll go with you." They set off for the castle together. Ella Bella left Odette outside and stepped into the dazzling ballroom. She could see no one who looked like a sorcerer. Instead, an amazing sight met her eyes. Princesses from all over the world danced for the prince, but he seemed to be waiting for someone special. Just then, a tall baron in a long feathery cape arrived with another princess. She looked exactly like Odette, but she was dressed in black, and her eyes flashed as she looked at the prince. "Please, may I have this dance?" he asked her. "That can't be Odette," thought Ella Bella. She was wearing white. Ella Bella greeted the prince. "Excuse me, your highness," she began. But the prince didn't seem to hear her. "I give this princess my promise of true love," he declared. "But look," said Ella Bella, pointing. The prince suddenly saw the real Odette, fluttering helplessly at the window. The baron began to laugh. He revealed that he was the sorcerer, and he had to cast a magic spell to make his daughter Odile look like Odette. Ella Bella and the prince rushed outside, but Odette had vanished. They quickly ran down to the lake to search for her. They found Odette hiding in the reeds with the other swan maidens. "You promised your love to another," she wept. "At sunrise, I will become a swan forever." "But I was tricked by the sorcerer," said the prince. "It's you I love. We must never part again." But just then, the angry sorcerer appeared. He summoned a terrible storm to keep the prince and Odette apart. Odette leapt into the lake to escape the sorcerer's clutches. The prince fought with the sorcerer and threw him to the ground before bravely leaping after Odette. The storm cleared, and as the sun rose, Elabella saw Odette in the arms of the prince. Even though it was morning, she had not turned into a swan. "True love has destroyed the sorcerer's magic," exclaimed Odette. "Thank you, Elabella, and farewell." Music filled the air as Elabella watched Odette and the prince sail across the lake, happy and in love. Elabella twirled around, but realized the music had stopped. She was all alone on the empty stage. Elabella slowly closed the lid of the music box. "Are you still here?" said Madame Rosa, peeping around the doorway. "Your mother is waiting for you." Elabella told Madame Rosa about Odette and her prince. "It's a beautiful story," said Madame Rosa. "I'm sure they lived happily ever after." "Of course they did," laughed Elabella. "Now good night, my little swan girl," said Madame Rosa. "Don't forget to practice your dancing." "I won't," said Elabella. "Good night." And she danced and splashed in the puddles all the way home, just like a baby swan.